So this week I went with my cousin to the Koala Health and Wellness Center in downtown Houston, and they have an excellent outlook on how to fix people in regards to, especially to orthopedics. My cousin is going for a different reason, but in general, any kind of mechanics that they are able to see. They look at the body very holistically, and they're not trying to band-aid. They're trying to actually fix the problem. So they are excellent people, excellent way to go. So if you are in the Houston vicinity, I highly, highly recommend them. So the Koala Health and Wellness Center, Smith Street, I think. Anyway, so they are great. They have it's kind of funny because when my cousin first sent me the video on YouTube, I would highly recommend check them out too on YouTube. They were doing something that I actually got introduced to a long time ago after I had had a car accident. So I had arthritis, a lot of damage from whiplash that had occurred after a car accident. And I went to several different chiropractors, lots of pain, long story. But ultimately, the guy that helped me the most was a chiropractor in North Houston, on the Spring area. And he had kind of rigged these weight systems so that you were doing these different exercises to do physical therapy, basically. And he recommended, do this many repetitions, do this many, based upon, your misalignment. And if you do this, I think I can fix you this percentage. And, he looked at my x-rays and he was like, if you'd come to me, right after your accident, instead of years later, I probably could have fixed you. But now you've got a bunch of damage, and I'm thinking, I maybe can get you to 75, 80%. And I was like, I'm bound and determined, I'm going to do it, And so I did everything he said, and I realized, that was kind of one of the starting places of me starting to understand and think about things in a different way too. That it had a lot to do with my mechanics and my alignment, and all the pain that I was having had to do with how my spine was misaligned and my muscles were misaligned. And if I could get it all back, then all that pain would go away. And a lot of it was referring pain and compensatory things that were happening in my body. So those exercises that he had rigged on these machines were very similar to what the Koala Clinic has done in a highly scientific manner. So they have taken what he did to a whole new level. They've got a computer that looks at how much pressure you're able to do per muscle section, and can gauge really where you've got scar tissue that's not allowing your muscles to engage, and then where you're getting compensatory actions from your back instead of your neck when you're trying to do certain movements. Very impressive. So if you've ever had a car accident and you've had whiplash, you're going to have downstream repercussions from that if you did not fix it 100%. And most of us do not. I was completely ignorant when I had mine. Most people I talk to have had a few when they were younger. Those things add up over time as you get older, and they really affect other parts of your body downstream. So I highly recommend, if you've had a car accident anytime in your life, start pursuing these types of things that I'm recommending for, acupuncture, massage, chiropractic care, all of these things, especially in this neck region, shoulder neck region, and it depends what else has happened in your body, but it's going to cause all sorts of downstream effects that you would never, ever attribute to your car accident. And if you are in, like I said, in the Houston area, I highly recommend you take advantage of the Koala Center. So that's my message for now, for what I learned this week. And they have a very interesting, impressive approach to things that most people have overlooked. And my next adventure will be into Rolfing. My cousin is going to Rolfing, and she's allowed me to go in, and I'm going to have a session myself, and just to see how it works. And I read up on it on the internet. Very interesting. And they are kind of the opposite side of the puzzle. There's many more pieces, but they seem to also have a very, very close grasp of what's going on. Still not the whole picture, but they are very, very close as well to understanding health and the body and how all of this stuff connects and how everything, every disease, every problem that we have relates to connective tissue and relates to our fascia, relates to this web of nerves, fibroblasts, and collagen that we have in our body. So that's my message this week, and I will be back next week to tell you all about Rolfing. Bye.